What's up, YouTube? It's Heretic here, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Impossible Deck Challenge. And so these are always fun to play, and this was another recommendation I got back before Fates Collide was actually released, or at least was available on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, so I wanted to wait until we got our last two pieces for this deck, which we now have due to Fates Collide. So we are doing an Eeveelutions EX deck, or Team Eevee, whatever you want to call it. So we are taking all 8 Eeveelutions, one copy of each of the EX variants, and we are going to put them all together into one big ball of jumbled mess and see if we can win a game with this thing. So now these guys got a variety of different attacks. You might notice by the 7 types of basic energies that are chilling out down here, which is even more than the Reds team challenge had. So we can just start. We'll start with Umbreon because he's over here. Veil of Darkness for one colorless is actually pretty nice. It does 20 damage, not a lot, but you can then discard as many cards as you like from your hand and draw an equal number. And if we were to go up against a Mega Evolution and we can knock it out with Umbreon, endgame does 70 damage for 1 darkness and 2 colorless, and if it knocks out a Mega Evolution with this damage, you take 2 additional prize cards, so 4 total prize cards. Absolutely incredible. And who doesn't love that full art? I mean, come on, seriously. Next up is Sylveon EX. Has a little double colorless compatibility as well, with Dress Up dealing 30, plus if it has a Pokemon tool attached to it, then she does an additional 30 more damage, so 60 plus the Fighting Fury Belt, which is our tool of choice in this deck, would add 10 more, so it would be doing 70. And then for 2 fairy and a colorless, we can do 100 and move a fairy off of Sylveon and onto something on the bench and heal 50 from it. Flareon, we've seen this one before. Blaze Ball, 50 plus 20 more for every fire energy attached to him for 3 colorless. And his ability lets you, once per turn, move a fire energy from one of your other Pokemon onto him. Leafeon. This is not one we've seen in many, if any, decks. And so Leaf Blade for a grass and a colorless, 30 plus flip a coin if heads, 30 more. Nature's Breath does 90, plus if there's a stadium card in play, it goes up to 120 and also heals 30 from Leafeon. We got Jolteon. You guys probably already know what he does by now. 160 HP, so the lowest of the bunch. But Swift doing 30 damage for 1 lightning, not affected by weakness, resistance, or any other effects. And then Flash Ray for 1 lightning and 2 colorless, dealing 70, and during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon. So, pretty solid there. So we got Espeon, which can de-evolve the highest stage back to our opponent's hand on each one of his or her evolved Pokemon for 1 colorless, or can do 70 unaffected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon with Psyshock for a Psychic and 2 colorless. Glaceon, who is really like the opposite of Jolteon here. Crystal Ray for a water and 2 colorless. Really pretty much the exact opposite effect of Flash Ray. Still doing 70 damage, but during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from Evolution Pokemon instead of Basics. And notice this says Evolution and not Evolved, so if your opponent maxes that Gallade into play, it's still not touching this guy. You also get Second Bite for a water and a colorless. Deals 20 plus 10 more for every damage counter already on your opponent's active Pokemon. Pretty solid attack there as well. And then finally we have Vaporeon EX, which has the big, bulky 180. So while Jolteon only has 160 HP, Vaporeon has 180. The other 6 all have 170. 180 HP, Bubble Drain for a water and a colorless, deals 30 and heals 30 as well. And then Deep Squall for 2 water and a colorless does 130 but loses 10 damage of its power for every damage counter already on Vaporeon. So you want to keep Vaporeon fresh on the bench until you're ready to launch Deep Squall. And it's probably most of the time only going to be a 1-use attack, even if it does survive a hit. So make it count. So then for the rest of the deck, we've got a couple of energy switches because this is way too many different types. We've also got 4 copies of Max Elixir to go along with that because we're running a lot of basic energy. I opted against the Rainbow once again. I could definitely see running Rainbow Energy. You could also, if I wanted to run more Pokemon, I could run an expanded version with Aromatisse, and we could run 4 Rainbow and 4 Prism. Maybe actually make Deep Squall a little more likely to work multiple times due to Max Potion, but I think in this case it's better off just keeping it kind of keeping it simple. I mean, this is not, we're not supposed to make this thing actually super duper competitive. It's supposed to be the impossible deck challenge for a reason. So, challenge embraced. One Professor's Letter to pull some more energy from the deck. One Super Rod to put it back, along with a Pokemon that might get knocked out. Maybe you lose a key one for the game that you need in a given matchup. 3 Switch. 4 Ultra Ball. We also run an Escape Rope along with those 3 Switch, so kind of a 3-1 split. 4 VS Seeker. We have AZ to get something out of the active alternative switching method against item lock decks. Delinquent, because those of you who may have seen some of the impossible deck challenges and other rogue decks we've played before, this card wins games. And you can, even with a bad deck, if you catch your opponent off guard, you can win a game with that card. 2 Lysander, and then 4 N and 4 Sycamore just for max consistency. 3 Silent Labs, because once again, like last time, we're not really relying on abilities. Flareon's ability is in play, but more often than not, we're not going to be doing too much with that. And if we do, we can either delinquent our Silent Lab out of play if our opponent doesn't bump it, or just not play it. I'm going to have 3 Fighting Fury Belts. 1 Double Colorless, just because I had the space for it, because so many of these Eeveelutions have synergy with Double Colorless, with Endgame, Dress Up, potentially Blaze Ball, Flash Ray, Psyshock, and Crystal Ray. 6 of our, so attacks from 6 of our 8 Eeveelutions potentially compatible with Double Colorless. And then for our basic energy, we have enough energy to use every attack in the deck once, or to use each Eeveelution's most expensive attack once. So 1 Dark, 2 Fairy, 3 Fire, and I do 3 Fire counting to get the full 110 out of Flareon. 2 Grass, 1 Lightning, 1 Psychic, and 3 Water, because with Water, Glaceon only uses 1, while Vaporeon uses 2, so we put those together, and that's how we end up with the 3. So that's the list we have arrived at, and we're going to see if we can actually win a game with this thing now. So let's go. Okay, so we're going against a fire deck. Oh god, it's Mega Charizard. Other than that, I think that coin looks like Halloween. Yeah, I'd love to go first.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween.
Halloween, 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 Halloween. Okay, so we get... Okay, so we get Sylveon. What is this guy? Burst Balloon! I don't like Burst Balloon. That, like, it's a giant spiny whoopee cushion, and it causes pain and death, and I don't like that.
It doesn't mean to burst your bubble.
No, it means to burst my balloon. This is the deck impossible challenge, so I'm drawing mulligans.
This deck needs it.
I know.
I think this is the
until I just continue to hit. Okay, actually, but I don't have it.
Oh man.
Okay, so I'll discard the Delinquent, and he probably runs a lot of Shamans.
Get Vaporeon.
Oh, it's actually not a bad idea.
Or Glaceon, but
Vaporeon's
cooler.
Vaporeon is definitely, I think, the one I want here.
What's that on his bench?
Emboar EX.
Ew.
Actually, Jolteon would be the ideal choice because I don't think he runs any evolutions.
Okay, do it.
Let's get Jolteon.
Yeah.
I'll give him a lightning energy since we just so happen to have one.
Bye-bye, Shaman.
Alrighty, get a second energy on there. I'm not even going to play the Sycamore. You know what? I'm going to save that last energy. See if I can't hit a switch. Ride Jolteon all the way to a W. God, attack a grass set. It'd be like I'm attacking with Ho-Oh.
Yeah.
Except it's fire instead of water.
Well, right now you're attacking with the...
Oh, phew. That was a little scary, I'm not going to lie.
Right. See, that's why I didn't want you to get the Jolteon. I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, that's a W, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2. Okay, Swampy attack. Oh, God. He's got, like, glowing sunglasses. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, right. Okay. Sylveon, go grace the active position, will ya? I'll hold on to that. Oh, what the... No! Whale Lord!
You might as well stop recording now.
We're gonna try.
I just mean it's gonna be boring. Could have at least attached geese.
It would have got 0-sicked.
Oh, that's true.
I'd rather attach it when I can actually do 70 damage. What's he weak to? Grass? Okay, that's kind of what I figured. Yeah. Now I need AZ to pick this thing up. Alright. Oh, jeez. Elixirs. Everywhere. Ugh. Ah. Benched another Pokemon. Had a shot at the game here. Oh god, that please not a head ringer. Oh, it's rough. Oh, rough seas. Oh wait, never mind. He's gonna heal 30, but he's gonna add 60 to my attack damage. Alrighty, so he goes and gets a rough seas. That's fine. Doo-doo-doo. We better not miss on both of these. There we go. That's all we need. Wait. No, it's really not. We need another grass. And we missed. Lovely. Look at he switched there. Oh, it's so bad. Leaf blade. Ugh. Tails. Incoming Team Flare Grunt on our grass energy. Or he just AZs and brings up the freaking sword. I guess it's the shield. I don't know.
It's a sword and shield.
I'd love the Lysander here. I mean, I'm pretty much doing what he wants if I do that. Let's bring this thing back up. Oh my god, we hit heads. Oh, I was hoping to go against a Mega Evolution at some point. I actually got this thing charged up, if Deep Skull would always hit 130. Whatever, I'm going to put the Espeon back in the deck. No! Why? God, it's so bad. He's gonna AZ it again. Just work hard and get all that freaking damage. Is this an impossible deck challenge? You tell me. Yep, there's the AZ. Stop it! Have a heart, dude! Kinda wanna go get the Flareon.
Why?
Because he's weak to Flareon.
Oh, right.
I don't need Glaceon for this. I sure as heck don't need Silent Lab. My only double colorless is gone.
It would have been nice to knock off the Rough Sea, though.
That's true. Take my fire energy off this silly thing. I really don't need Jolteon for this. Get back up here. Heads. Yes. Good.
And if you'd put down Silent Lab, it would stay at 120. Except he probably just would have AZ'd or something anyway. Or got another one, but
I could have just discarded the Jolteon instead. Probably would have been better. Energy switch, huh? It's tempting.
How so?
I don't know. Really shouldn't be. Grass energy!
No.
Oh, I got the professor's letter.
And then the deck said, in the prizes.
Probably. Ah! Why? Why would you do that to me? Fighting Fury Belt. Leaf Blade. No, that's not enough.
Now you're doing 20 more damage.
He's gonna AZ it again. Yeah, why is it in the prizes? Ah, are you kidding? Fucking Max Potion. My child is asleep. Stop speaking Chinese.
Your face.
My face is amazing. Alright. Get out of here, you stupid healing thing. Heads! I need heads twice in a row. If I needed...
Miracle.
If I had a freaking thing that needed me to do damage with grass types right now, I'd be doing freaking amazing, but I think Vespiquen already did all of those.
Now, why attach fire to Flareon?
I don't know. Probably should have. I already have enough on here for KO.
But all of the fire. All of it.
But it doesn't need another one.
All of the fire. Uh-oh.
Puzzle of Time.
Oh. Well, is he doing it?
Yeah, he has to be. He's been sitting on cards forever.
Yeah. And then there was Max Potion.
Yeah, again. Of course, I'm going to get heads again in the next round now because of that. Just a way of spiting me. I don't want that. Leaf Blade. Stuck with the tails flip. I wouldn't have killed him. I'd have been. He'd have had.
11 cards left.
He'd have had 240. Well, no, I'm just gonna draw cards and then end.
Oh, I know. Thought I'd point it out.
Thanks. My problem is I have no idea how to play against your deck.
The problem is you don't even know how to play this deck.
I don't know how to play it either. Okay, so you put a Fighting Fury Belt down on there.
So much Wailord health.
Okay. So we're just gonna Leaf Blade again, and we're gonna get Tails again because scrub. So 130 is gonna go back to 100. He's got 290 HP. I can't kill that thing.
I want a Blissey EX with the Fighting Fury belt.
Hold on, I'm gonna make a Blissey EX. It's gonna have like 400
They need to make a Mega
HP.
Blissey.
Oh
Then
god.
make a Mega Blissey EX and then put a Fighting Fury belt on it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't work on Mega because it's not a basic.
I don't care. Don't shatter my dreams. You have your goals and I have mine.
He's gonna heal it this turn. I'm just gonna point that out right now.
Of course he's going to. That's the entire point of the deck, is to just sit there and...
I mean, I still have to flip heads on Leaf Blade to knock the darn thing, but...
Can we at least get Lysander? So
yeah, can I please Lysander up the freaking Aegis Slash?
So I can feel like we
retreat does this dumb thing have? Of course it has 2. Why can't it have 1?
You got like switches and... I mean, not in hand.
Do you see one in my hand?
Not in hand, but you got switches and stuff.
That's an escape rope. That would do the job for us. That would give us both effects at once. Oh, here come more whales.
Here come the whales in blue.
I also want to AZ my stupid Sylveon off the board. Probably shouldn't have recklessly...
Sylveon do to you?
It's taking up space.
Not really. It's not even doing anything. Just give it an energy and leave it alone. Let it sit there.
Heads. Yes! Oh my god, we knocked it out.
Did we?
Grass energy, grass energy, grass energy, grass energy. Yes!
Fire, grass, and water. Like the starters.
Yep.
Da-na-na-na.
Yo, dude.
Is 2 energy enough with weakness?
Yeah, 180.
Okay. I didn't feel like doing math.
Gee, that's where everything was hanging out. Escape rope, switch, VS Seeker, grass energy. They're all sitting over there. Oh, I don't kill him now.
Yep.
It makes me sad. Why don't I run target whistle?
Like blaze bomb first and then maybe switch kill. I don't know.
That might actually not be a bad idea. I could throw another energy on there to do that.
And give your Flareon a Fury belt.
It already... Oh, I thought it had one.
It did too, but just cuz. It's all special now.
I'm gonna move that lightning energy over. Blaze balls. That's fine. You realize we actually got all three of our fire energies on this thing?
Cause it's awesome. Cause we're so cute. Yeah, so hard.
It's not as cute as the baby. You're comparing a Pokemon to our child. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Can we kill that one?
Okay, wait, we're doing 120, 130, 260. Nope. Yeah, I kind of figured that was about to happen.
Wait, so it's 90 and then it does 30 extra if there's a stadium?
Yeah, so it does 120.
So
it does 240, and then I'm doing 10 more from the Fury Belt. So if that was a muscle band,
well, wasn't
we
it
could
before
knock
playing?
It. Yeah, but it does
plus 20.
No, it's before, so it's plus 10. If it was after, it'd be plus 10 afterwards. It's plus 20, but it's 90 plus 30 is 120,
okay,
plus 10 is 130, times just 2 is 260.
I think you could kill it, but...
We're just gonna have to keep attacking this thing. And just, I mean, I can manually retreat if I need to for the knockout. And if he goes to the bench, then we just VS Seeker. Cassius. Back into the deck.
to explain this math to me later, because I feel like Leafeon is doing enough.
No, it's 10 short. It would be hitting for...
hard charm, 240.
Yeah, it would be hitting for 240.
250, doesn't it?
Yeah, if he didn't have the hard charm, I could knock it out. Or if that was a muscle band and not a fury belt.
Pass, 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 pass.
If he passes, I think he knows he loses if he passes.
Pass.
What the heck is... What? A Lugia?
Wild Lugia appeared.
I know, right?
Do a barrel roll.
I'll bust that playmat out again sometime. I mean, if he just brings it to the bench, I can kill it. If he takes it off the board, then that's a problem.
Not really. You're doing 180 with...
What?
Oh, I know you're doing
He's weak to freaking lightning. I'm only going to draw 2 cards off that end, so I'm not going to be, I'm going to do it when there's 1 card left in the deck, though, in case of Trick Shovel.
Whoa, yeah, you have to do it next turn. You're down to 2.
Yeah, but if I could have 2 more turns, but in case of Trick Shovel, I'm going to do it next turn.
That's what I was saying.
Another Whale Lord.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
VS Seeker Cassius, AZ, Max Potion. If you can't get it off... Oh my god, stupid Pokemon tools. If you can't get it off the board, then good night. Yeah.
Easy. Yep. Surprised there's even a Lugia there.
I mean, I guess it can deal with potential sweepers. And... Of course I want to play it. That's the whole idea, is to put cards back in the deck. Yeah, I don't really care if I don't have energy to retreat, or if I don't have a switch, because I can just retreat, so. Blaze Ball.
Must be nice to never have to worry about being end, because you'll always draw 6.
I know, right? You know, I still have like a VS Seeker or 2 in my hand, though. So I got plenty of options. It's gonna take him a while to deck me out. I feel like he's gonna run out of resources before then. I'd like to know what all the rest of that crap is he's holding in his hand, though. Oh, Max Potion. For a second, I thought he was about to grab the AZ or the Cassius and just scoop it up.
That's what I thought, too,
I'd have had to hand it to him for that. And Enrique Avila did that at Nationals last year. It was awesome. When he knew he had lost to Jason. That was, like, the coolest thing ever. Oh, there's 1, okay. Blaze Ball. This has become irrelevant. Actually, that actually helps me.
How?
Because it makes Leafeon's attack do more damage. What is that?
Durant? Err.
Alright, I mean, that's fine. It doesn't really do anything right now. It's kind of annoying that it only gives me 1 prize, though.
You have weakness.
I won.
You night. Didn't say GG. You were rude.
I should have. Good game, dude.
Well, I'm sure I'll end up watching this.
We actually won a legit one. Alright. On to game 3. Okay, maybe we can get some more commentary now that we're not playing against Whale Lord. That's a nifty good coin. I haven't seen that one. Alright, yeah, I'd love to go first. No, that's not what I want. Okay, what does he think I'm playing when he looks at that hand? Like, if you saw that hand, what would you be thinking that your opponent's playing?
Well, it's kind of hard to say because, you know, the types that it shows you having is stupid.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we got Sylveon to start with. Sadly, we have a Max Elixir that does not have a component to go with it. Or a partner, I should say.
Uh-oh. I didn't do it.
Okay, so oh, he's playing Night March. Rip. Why would you give me Glaceon? That's so bad. Like, that's not even funny how bad that is.
I thought it was.
Well, congratulations to you. You know what? I'm gonna freaking leave Glaceon up there as a punching bag.
Why are you hating on that Glaceon so much?
Because it doesn't help me. It blocks evolutions, and it's not full art. I don't like that. Okay, so he's gonna knock our stadium out, and then so we see Fighting Fury Belt. This is, I feel like, how pretty much all these impossible deck challenges end, is at the hands of Night March. I mean, he's not playing Night March.
What?
He discarded a Regice and a Water Energy and went and got a Jolteon. Can we beat Jolteon? Well, I guess we could beat it with our own Jolteon. That's about it. Oh, jeez. This is a lot of trainers' mails this guy's playing. That's, what, like the third one already? Yeah. Is it 2 sitting in the discard and the third one's on the board? Okay. So I wonder if he runs Glaceon too, then. Does he have Fighting Fury Belt? Mew's already got one. He gets one onto Jolteon. What did he discard? Is that a Ditto? No. It was a 0-sick. I'm blind. Okay. So it's gonna Ultra Ball now, or like Regice, or we can't beat Regice either. Oh, that sucks. Seismitoad! We're gonna get Quaking Punched. VS Seeker. Hooray me! Alright, so what's better than drawing 5 more cards? Okay. God, this is just like, I don't know, kind of stupid. See a Max Elixir come down. Seriously, if he's hitting on Max Elixirs with, like, what, 2 energies in his deck? I don't know how many energies he plays. God, 4 trainers' mails in 1 turn. What? There's a Quaking Punch for 40. Okay, and then we just have garbage, so I'm just gonna have to throw it all away and start over fresh. Okay. So get rid of your stadium, number 1. Put an energy down. And yeah, I guess that's all we got. We do have Escape Rope that we can use to kind of deal with Flash Ray and Resistance Blizzard and all that stuff. See him discard a Manectric. I mean, I guess that could work. You got Water, you got Lightning. You got Mew that can use Overrun for free and the whatchamacallit for 1 energy. Assault Laser. Sycamore for another 7. Really just gotta hope he doesn't get the Silent Lab off the board. Yeah, should have figured. Alright, so where's it going? Flash Ray, 70, 80, yeah, whatever. More energy that we can't use. Oh, I don't know why I put that there. That was kind of stupid. Should have gone to the other one. And... Well, we're not item locked now, but we don't really have a lot. So, let's try to play this. And once again, we're going to whiff on our typed energy. Let's bring the lightning energy out. Put it over here, I suppose. Use flash fire to suck up that fire energy. Put a fury belt there. Get rid of your stupid stadium. And yeah, we're good. Oh, geez. We're going to lose to a creative deck, at least. I got to say that. Because I really don't think we're going to pull anything out of our ass here. So he's going to put Floatstone down, so he bumps our third Silent Lab, so our stadiums are done for the game. So is that... Okay, yeah. He probably runs 4 Dimension Valleys, given kind of what he's running here. And Flash Ray is just pretty much going to make us its bitch for the game. Okay, so we draw Sycamore, so we can attach this energy here, and ugh, still nothing. Garbage. Yeah, that's not really helping. So Jolteon is just kind of, you know, bending us over backwards, I feel like, at this point. So we see another energy go down onto his Jolteon. And we see another Flash Ray, so 80 damage. A couple more turns and we'll be dead. See if we can get our Jolteon out. Discard Delinquent. Actually, I kind of like Delinquent. Discard Leafeon. Fairy Energy. There he is! That's the man of the hour right there. Energy switch that over to there. Let's play this. Get some more energy back. And we'll discard his stadium too. Granted, it's not the same as putting Silent Lab down, but who knows? Maybe we can make something happen with it. Okay, so we'll end our turn with 2 switches in hand. Oh, jeez. Okay, so what does he have? 2 BS Seekers are gone. Still haven't seen a Lysander from our opponent yet. So he plays another VS Seeker, grabs a Sycamore, and are we going to see that Sycamore now? Okay, we see another energy on the actual Jolteon. So it looks like he's going to switch out of the Mew. Yep. We do see the Professor Sycamore, so he discards a Zoroark. Another interesting card. Another Fighting Fury Belt comes down. We see a Max Elixir. And a Water Energy goes onto the Mew that's already got 2 Lightning. And we see another Flash Ray here. So we draw Psychic Energy, so we can just go ahead and attach that. Okay. And I think our best shot here is probably going to be trying to deck him out. The more I'm looking at this, because he's got 6 cards left in the deck. We've got 18, so we can actually even Sycamore here again. We would need a VS Seeker to AZ Flareon once Sylveon is presumably knocked out. And that would get those potential last couple of prizes off the board. And I think it's key noting here, too, that this guy doesn't have any actual energy on him, since he would hit the Flareon for weakness and be really the one major threat to one-shotting it. Okay, so we get our energy, so we can go ahead and begin to use Flash Ray. So it'll do 0 damage, but it'll at least do something in the terms of getting the effect. So he plays a Lysander, so Flareon is going to get brought up front. Now we've got 2 switches in our hand. So when energy comes down, we see Flash Ray. So he does 80. We need a VS Seeker now. That's not a VS Seeker. So we're going to play the switch. We can play the Max Elixir to try to thin the deck out. Of course, there's the 2 VS Seekers right there. And we'll go ahead and Flash Ray again here. And if he gets Lysander again on this one, then we're going to have to really hope, because we can't give up multiple Lysander plays now from here on out. So he does play his 4th VS Seeker, gets his Lysander back, drags out Flareon again. That should be 4 VS Seekers gone, but it's only 1 Lysander, so that's a little uneasy knowing that he potentially has another Lysander still. And he switches out to Mew. And okay, and he's going to use Grenade Hammer, which that is going to be the game. Alright, so we are going to unfortunately come to an end here. But hey, you know what? At least we overcame a deck. We had another one forfeit due to likely inability to pass Jolteon. So we're gonna get a couple of wins here. So I guess that's not terrible, but that is the Impossible Deck Challenge with Eeveelutions EX, and at least the deck we lost to was pretty unique. I have to say that it wasn't just one of those, you know, kind of like, oh, you know, like it looked. I thought when I saw some of the types in the beginning that it was just going to be Night March Milotic, but it was something a lot cooler than that. So I give my opponents all props, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Cheers.